1:24 p.m. November 8, 2023. Either that's tire tracks or bike tracks goes out in the street, or that's reflection of wires, the light's bending in the grass, and the wires reflecting an illusion that it's tire tracks. But the light bends with the sun's reflection. It's like you got the shadow here. It's a mystery. I don't know. Got me. I don't know. It's hard to figure that out. It's a blue sky, huh? Anyway. There's a lot of social media having fun talking about their ways of making the moon disappear, that they have many ways. And others who have done it, did it in reverse. They made the moon reappear. Looking at that video, I'm thinking, there's something familiar about that. I think I did see that. But in Bangladesh, a long time ago, I don't know what year, but lucky it's on YouTube, Franz Harari made a helicopter in midair turn invisible by using sound. And when they dropped the sheet, it was gone. Then it magically appeared in back of the Bangladesh people, the children and adults, and they're amazed once it was gone, and then reappeared behind them, and it landed in front of them. Either a second helicopter with look-alike people, or the helicopter just moved back further away, but keeping in line not to show the left or right, so you can see because you can see left and right if anything's going on. And then Franz Harari has a good special effects painter that can make a background of leaves and trees look realistic in the background. If we could see what the Bangladesh area looked like compared to what when Copperfield and his Illusion crew was there, we could probably figure out how it was done. Either a painting background that opens up and goes behind that, and then it can fly around and come back around and land, or a duplicate helicopter. That's the reason why you couldn't hear the helicopter, because it disappeared, then it reappeared. And you could probably use a soundproof room, a soundproof glass, so that way once it's covered up with a soundproof room, a soundproof glass, then it can come back around and go behind the audience and then come back and land in front of them. Either way, I mean, there's a lot of ways to do it. Because he said to make a helicopter in midair invisible, what Franz said, he had to not think about how to make the helicopter vanish, he had to make the sound vanish. That's the key right there. Like when he said he's got new ways to make airplanes and helicopters and buildings disappear, sun meets the horizon. So I figured that out with Jesus' help. When he did the Santa Fe Hotel vanish, you can see the clouds up in the air before the vanish. And then after the vanish, you see the clouds even with the road. He lifted the whole platform up. He said, Liz, shoot your flares. And the flares go off. Wow, thing of beauty. And then Casey Kasem says, want me to do it front? No, I think I got it. Raise the shield. Now! And now the clouds are back up. And the RV band is not dark shade. It's bright again as it's there. And everything is bright again. But when he had it up in the air, because of the way the sun is, and the clouds came in at the right moment. God provided the clouds. That's how he did it. And Copperfield could have combined both for the Statue of Liberty. He could have used the turntable, but at the same time lift the whole platform up, so that not only can you move to a different location, you'd have it higher up. And for the Learjet, you haul it out the back, or fly it away, or have it go down a fast elevator and put a duplicate platform on top. You could do the Green Hornet idea, flip it upside down, minus the plane on it, or the road opens up left and right and it goes down and then it closes up, and it's like a fast elevator that way, closes up. Or the audience didn't know they were lifted up higher, dropped the sheet, it's gone. Or they could have been moved to another location and they don't know, but it looks like the same area, but minus the plane. I mean, you could have a realistic looking plane that falls flat, but has the background on when it goes flat to look like the Noragai's runway. I mean, there's a lot of engineering going on. The lighting is right and the timing was right. Whatever which way you can do it. I mean, Franz Harari did the same concept to make a mini sub disappear by making it blend on the floor, on how they do that. And the two or three girls appeared in the platform, and he's cued by his headphone. There's their reveal. They come through the trap door that looks like part of the platform. Once it closes up, it looks like a solid platform again. Anyway, there's a lot of ways to do things. You can use Guy Kramer's bending light and visibility nanobots materials. It's a thin material that bends light around an object. Or as Tommy Story's idea from Star Trek, use a black laser to cover up the moon. Bob Scofield's idea is use like they have for a light aircraft, where they have TV monitors real thin, but they're LED video cameras on the top and bottom, and it will hide it, and it'll blend in nighttime or daytime. And the Phoenix light, some people said, wow, it looked like I could see underneath it, and I could still see the stars. It's like I could see right through it, like glass. Then there's others that said, that's when the Phoenix lights went by, it blackened out the stars. It covered up the stars. So that means they can turn the cloaking device off and on, daytime and nighttime, hiding in plain sight. Look up Popular Science magazine, hiding in plain sight, cloaking, daytime stealth, nighttime stealth. There's a glass that bends light. There's lenticular lens that'll bend and hide the object, but show the person. Not show the person, but it'll show the background, just like Guy Kramer's idea with the 3D postcards, or my mom, Mom Charlotte Green gave me I wish I still had it, of the space shuttle, I think, or it might have been rockets, I don't know, in outer space, and it's in 3D. And Star Wars, Tommy's got one like that, where Obi-Wan Kenobi, where you turn one way, it looks like Obi-Wan, and then it looks like Darth Vader and all that stuff. Anyway, the guy took that concept, the guy Kramer took that concept, took the picture out, and played around with that material, and he made a good cloaking device that the military wants it. And he shows the examples where his friends can disappear, he can disappear, and infrared, night vision, and body heat vision, or whatever you call that. I could probably call that where the body heat, it'll cover that up, and all that stuff. He's He's, you know, it's, if you look up Hyper Stealth Corp, Guy Kramer on Google, YouTube, Facebook, you'll learn a lot about bending light, invisibility, nanobots, nanomaterials, and on top of that, that would do away with mirrors. You wouldn't have to use mirrors to pretend to reflect the back and only seeing the front. You're now really seeing the back, but hiding the object or magician or helicopter or the moon, but it bends light around it. You can take a pencil and or a pen and put it in a bottled water, and at an angle it looks like it's not there, and then when you look at another angle it's there when you bring it into view. It's all in your perspective. Just like Valentino the Masked Magician produced an elephant on a parking lot, because there was one area that looked like it was there, but really it was just a painting with trees and all that to blend in with all the other trees and all that. It was perfect. He said, the narrator said, like the Wile E. Coyote and the book and the Roadrunner idea, and you bring them into view and then you produce an elephant right in the parking lot. Chris Angel made it vanish. He made it reappear. You can do your perspective, where the Chris Angel and the Valentino Masked hide the angles, even though you show all area of the place to produce a Hummer. The Hummer slowly coming up, but it's at a distance slowly coming up to you, and when you put the sheet up, it comes up further, and then all the ladies get all in front of it, and then drop the sheet. There's the Hummer with a whole bunch of ladies and Chris Angel. But Valentino showed how to do that. If you watch the Masked Magician specials, you get how to do all that stuff to make a dump truck to fly in midair and then vanish like Coppo's Dino Red Ferrari vanish. Although in the Orient Express car, which the theme song to Sherlock Holmes and Fire of Passion, and there's a magician, I forgot his name now, but he was on Penn and Teleforce, and he used that same kind of music. And in History or Discovery Channel, they use that same kind of music, of the same music. So Copperfield and his crew like that same kind of music for the Fire of Passion and for the vanishing of the diner Orient Express car in midair. Dave Duncan thought he was going to vanish the whole train. I hear that Frank Train made a whole train disappear. And Dave Duncan said, well, you could just secretly have a tunnel go in one way, but go down in a tunnel, but inside it'll open up and go around inside, but it looks like it went through, and then use a special mirror to make it come out the other end. That's a pretty clever idea. And then Dave thought of an idea, as Copperfield walks through the Great Wall of China, why not do that concept by driving a car right through it? And as you come through, the wall now has the color of the car, and now the car has the color of the China brick wall. Hey, that's a nice idea.